Good morning, Tanti Sherms. How you doing?
I'm good.
How was your weekend?
Great.
How was your weekend?
Filled with the joy of living.
Yeah. How was your last couple of days without me on the show?
That all the time, you know. I missed you. I must say I missed you. Put me to the test on that board. But, you know, I always say to folks working in the media, if it's one thing you ought to be able to do is just about everything within the media.
So true.
So if you're thrown into the ocean, you can swim. And I swam, you know.
I actually watched you say Tanti Sherm doing her thing.
I swam.
Tanti Sherm able to do her thing. Let me say good morning to the listeners and viewers. Welcome. It's Christmas with GBN for Monday. Is it 16 already?
Yeah, something like that.
Countdown before Christmas is on.
It's on, definitely. It's the 16th.
16 days.
And I always say to people, it's the last 16th in the year 2024. Never.
We're not going to have another 16th of December 2024.
No. So make the very best of it.
Yes.
Each day you make the very best of it. And of course, let me say good morning to you wherever you are, whether you're on the World Wide Web, right here in Grenada, Carriacou, Petit Martinique. It's always a pleasure to be in your company.
And certainly nice to have you with us. Hey, don't forget, folks, it's Christmas with GBN and come to the kind compliments of Ace Hardware, Flow Grenada, Duty Free, of Grenada, Duty Free, let me get that for you. Grenada, Duty Free, Grenville Cooperative Credit Union. We have Answer Coatings with us this one. Also, we have Banfields Grenada, Gittins Healthcare, Country Cold Store, and Real Value IGA. Those are the companies that are making, of course, Christmas with GBN possible for you, and we certainly appreciate them being part of the program, folks. So,
all right, Saturday we gave away a big ham in Grenville from Country Cold Store. You know?
A big ham.
We had a weigh, and this lady came and she heft it.
And she gave the exact the right weight. Yeah, some people are good at that.
They were pretty close. The rest were close because we kind of, like I said, the ham is over 7 pounds. So don't come at me 4 and 5 and 6. We had time to waste, and about 4 of them came forward.
And they say, hey, I can read.
But this lady just did that. Whoop, she said.
Just balance that, and she could have told
9.5 pounds.
And she was correct.
Yeah, that's a big ham,
But the older folks are good at that.
Very well.
We're good at that. I remember as a little boy going to the market with my mom and stuff, and somebody would just say,
they're heffing things.
2 pounds.
2 pounds, 3 pounds. Shopkeepers are very good at that.
Yeah,
some of them used to rob you too, but
man.
But Gigi, I want to say this, and probably we can throw it out as well. The song Jingle Bells, is that a Christmas song?
Jingle Bells.
Ask the audience if Jingle Bells, if they believe that Jingle Bells is a Christmas song.
So, and you're talking about the kind of traditional...
Jingle bell, jingle all the way.
Is it a Christmas
the first song you learn in primary school. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, is that a Christmas song?
Well, it's more. I assume folks would think it's a Christmas song because of the fact that it's sung around Christmas. You wouldn't sing Jingle Bells any other time of the year.
Yeah. I wonder if you have anybody out there who would like to
probably thinking differently.
Or
well, in my take on it,
tell us if you believe it's a Christmas song.
I would say yes, it's a Christmas song.
You say yes.
I would say yes, and my reasons for saying yes, it's sung no other time of the year.
Oh, that's
would you sing Christmas bells? Jingle bells in August?
Fat man belly swell. Folks, the line is open. What's the number? Give them
435-2041.
Tell us if you think.
Let's get some of your opinion on this.
Is a Christmas
That's interesting. Why would you think it's not a Christmas song?
I didn't tell you that. I didn't think. I just want to know.
No, I just want to get your opinion. I think it is. I think it is a Christmas song. You asked the question.
Are you going to call or not? They don't look as though they're going to call. You know what happened? You absorbed too many calls during
but of course, but we do have a caller. Someone will call and give their opinion on that.
Let's hear what you think.
Caller, you're live. Good morning. How are you, caller? Good morning.
Well, I'm saying, I don't think that.
Caller, for some reason, your connection or your location seems to be a little bit bad.
You hearing me?
We are hearing you, but for some reason you are breaking up just a wee bit. You may have to change your location and call us back. For some reason, I'm not sure where you are.
Okay, there's
where you're located. There's another caller. Caller, you're live. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. We're talking about Jingle Bells, right?
Yes, we are.
Right. Well,
do you think it's a Christmas song, as the Auntie Sherms?
Well, I find Auntie Shirma already know that Jingle Bells is a slave-related thing. I find she was talking along the line that she's aware that the whole idea of Jingle Bells came from slavery, with the shackles that they put around the neck and the bells that they put around it so that they would know the slave is running away.
But why would we sing it around Christmas?
Well, I don't know. Just like everything else that happening around Christmas, it came from something else.
He just bring a different,
okay.
a different,
Oh, that's what I was. Well, I was doing some research and I found that out, and I saw the bells and I saw the next thing after that.
Where are you calling from?
Well, my current location is inside of my truck, but I'm from Union in St. Andrews.
Oh,
All
nice
right.
place, Union. Yeah. My neck of the woods up there, so.
Yeah. I mean, you bring a different thought pattern to your mind, thinking about it in that way.
So that's not what you had in mind?
Well, I will not share that until I hear the opinions of a few more.
Okay, all right, well, good.
Thank you,
All
Colin.
right.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well,
very, very interesting concept.
Yes, he bring a different
They
vibe to that.
would put the bells on the slaves. There's a headpiece, bells and something to do with that. But anyway, let's hear what the opinion
We
is.
do have another caller. Caller, your life. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Miss J-
I say Jingle Bell is a Christmas song.
you saying that? Why?
Since I small going up from school, it's Jingle Bell, jingle all the way.
Oh.
And dashing through the snow. You don't snow in August. So I want to believe it's a Christmas song.
Okay, and it didn't have snow in slavery too, huh?
Eh?
There was no snow in slavery unless you're in the States.
Yeah. And
right.
next song I like again is Drive to the Wall.
Joy to the world. All right, thank you very
The
much.
Christmas Mary fall. She bells, Shirma. She bells, she bring back me fall. Are you good for that?
Listen, this is not a singing competition.
We're ready for you to sing it.
The other day when we were ready for you to sing, you were nowhere around.
Have a good morning.
We're going to sing a little later on in the week, okay?
So that's a different feeling one. She believes it's a Christmas
She
song.
believes a Christmas song. The other guy say it's something to do with slavery and bells and so on. So anybody else with an opinion on the Jingle Bells? Is it a Christmas song?
And then we'll get Tanti Shum's
Joy to the world, the
feel
Lord
about what
is
it is.
come. She liked that song too. Oh my!
Wow.
You know what? Let me just tell you. The guy that speaks to the slavery concept is correct.
He's correct about that.
They would put these bells so that if the slave tried to run away or anything like that, they would hear the bells jingling, and that's where this jingle bell came along.
Oh, really?
The other aspect of it that deals with the snow and that sort of thing that has made it into this December Christmassy kind of time, the horses, you hear one horse open sleigh. Because of snow falling and visibility being very limited, they would put bells on the horses so they don't bounce into each other.
All right.
So this is where you have the jingle bells. So you're hearing the bells when the horses and the one horse.
I understand it from that point. The reason when you talk about the one horse open sleigh.
Yeah, that's
how it
comes.
That's why I always theme it to be related to Christmas.
But the aspect of jingle bells has the slavery connotation as well.
Okay, I understand.
In slavery.
I understand.
So he was also correct.
Yeah, all right.
So next time you're singing that song.
I ain't gonna sing it again.
Oh my goodness, that guy was very much spot on. You know, there's so many things that we take for granted without knowing the origin of it.
Yes.
You know, and sometimes it's good to share that kind of information.
That's interesting because it brings around a different concept of when you hear the song now. Folks who may have never thought about it in that way. And some folks just think about it as all related to Christmas
song.
As a Christmas song.
But the horses and the snow and thing had nothing to do with Christmas. It's just generally because.
But if you're thinking of it in a Caribbean
winter period,
in a Caribbean context.
Well, yeah, winter period, the extent of winter, the jingle bells would be working because of the snowfall and visibility.
Yes.
So the horses don't. Because you remember going back in time in that part of the world, you had people travel by horse and carriage. one horse open sleigh. Sleigh pulling the horse, horse pulling the sleigh.
Right.
Can't see where they're going, and for them not to bounce into each other, they gave them bells.
The bells alert them to where somebody's closer and another horse is close. Interesting. 435-2041.
The fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells and bobtails ring.
Christmas 2024 Tanti Sherms. Just a couple of, is it a week or so away? How
Christmas?
Christmas in general? Today is 16th.
Today is the 16th day of December, so you have a few more days to go.
In my calculation, about
4 and 5, 9 days.
9 more days?
At 9, and then on the 9th day, it will be Christmas Day. So next week is definitely Christmas week.
Yeah.
You can take it up from the Sunday and go forward. But you also have what is Advent, which reflects the 12 days of Christmas. And Christmas officially ends on the 6th of January, they say, which will be the end of that Advent period.
So when we hear about the 12th day of Christmas, what does that mean for you?
Well, those are the 12 days that is in the Advent calendar, the 12 days of Christmas. Yeah, if you check from the 25th of December to the 6th of January, that's where you get that 12
is coming in there. So why are we doing all of this now?
Because it's a celebration and it's a birthday. You know, I saw a friend of mine turn 60 years there the other day, and she's celebrating for the whole month. So why can't we celebrate for a nice long period on the birth of Jesus Christ?
All right.
Yeah?
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, man, it's a milestone. It's a significant birth, you know. Obviously, we are very much aware. I don't think there's any one soul out there that's not aware that the 25th is not the birthday.
Well, there are people who have different notions about that.
Yeah.
The 25th is, some folks, you know, for religious purposes, they may say the 25th is not the day that it's the day that they have given us to celebrate it.
It is, and that is correct. Because you know, when you go through what is saying, what the Bible is saying to you, you would figure out that there has been no established date. And yes, this was the day that was given for the purpose of celebrating.
All right.
Some folks say that it was more of a summery day or a spring day. So we don't really know. Some folks say it may be around Easter time. The actual day, like the 25th, has never been established by no man.
As the date of the birth of
Jesus Christ. However, symbolically, we celebrate on the 25th. You know,
understandably so.
It's like when some people long ago used to go and register children in the post office and in the registry, and they forget the date the child born, so they just give them a date. And some people ended up now they have their actual born day and their registered day for their birthday. They have two birthdays.
Oh God! Thank God for technology. Yeah.
Or even in some instances, even the year. You know, because certain areas long ago, not only in Grenada but in other Caribbean islands, sometimes the person ain't going to register the child till the next year because they baptizing the child when the child about a year old and kind of thing. And next thing you know, you're born in 1980, but your birth certificate say 1981.
So you're 1 year younger.
You earn a year. I understand we have an inspector, Ryan Smith, who is going to be talking us about the Yuletide operations.
Okay.
A very interesting word too, GT, Yuletide. The Yule is referred to as Christmas, and tide is, you know, not the tide in the sea.
No, Yuletide season.
Yuletide operations coming up with the RGPF, and just to remind them again of the sponsors.
Yes, we have Ace Hardware making it possible for you. Flow, Grenada Duty Free. We have Grenville Cooperative Credit Union making it possible. Also, Answer Coatings. We have Banfields Grenada, Gittins Healthcare, Country Cold Store, and Real Value IGA.
And Answer Coatings had the shopping their night shopping.
Yes, that was last
going
Friday.
up till midnight.
Midnight.
Yes, I saw a little bit of it. It looked as though it was
I saw
great.
the live stream of it also.
I saw a little bit of
It seemed
that.
like a lot of folk took advantage of that.
Well, people want paint, and if they
Was
get
you getting
good
up to 70,
discounts,
75%
yes,
off? Wow.
good discounts. We gave away a few vouchers here on Friday. When you look at what is happening, and it's so predictable, the traffic going forward, the people milling around. Last week it was kind of deady, and all of a sudden, boom, things just had to happen.
That Christmas spirit has just popped in.
Yeah, I mean, we went to in front of Duty Free on Friday.
Yes.
And you should have seen the amount of people in there shopping because they're good deals. They have a lot of good deals going on. Grenville was pretty busy. As a matter of fact, I think they had a Monday night mass band passing through Grenville, Coca-Cola and West All Rum and thing, tying up the traffic, big speaker, Hubbard's thing on a truck, NLA with their car business. It was like Monday night mass going on in Grenville on Saturday.
Grenville always have a different picture about everything.
Different vibes, man. A different vibes. And everybody hoping and praying rain and fall and flood the place.
All right, so we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we have Inspector Ryan Smith with us.
Yes.
And we go. Hey, folks, we take a break. We'll be right back. It's Christmas with GBN. Stay with us, folks. We coming right back. Don't touch it out.
You've asked for it, and we've delivered. Shop and Save Supermarket at Victoria Street, Grenville, your new one-stop shop for all your grocery and household needs. Come shop and save on dry goods, fruit and vegetable. We're your ultimate meat market and supplier of household appliances. Our addition of a deli for hot meals and snacks makes us your ultimate one-stop shop. Remember, we're the place to shop and save. Come check us out today, Victoria Street, Grenville, St. Andrew.
Whether you spend holiday nights gaming or all day decorating, whether your cooking is an absolute disaster, or your festive feast is a real lifesaver. Whether you love hosting the big line or hide away when the guests begin to arrive, or whether you've sent gifts from a faraway place,
Merry Christmas, my darling.
or you're there to see the joy on their face. However you're Christmasing, Flo has got you covered.
Tourism is me, tourism is you. Tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen, one and all. Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
about the moments we share, the smiles, the laughter, and the love that fills our homes. This season, let your walls reflect the warmth of family time. Sisson's Paint, match with every shade of togetherness. Celebrate 12 weeks of Christmas with Sissons. Buy one, get one 30% off on selected items. And with every purchase of any Sissons Paint, you get a chance to win US $100 every week for 12 weeks, from October 1st to December 22nd. Terms and conditions apply. Available at all Sissons hardware dealers nationwide. Sissons, internationally tested, brilliantly affordable.
At Banfield,
we provide wholesale and distribution for Wrigley products.
Also crystal cleaning products. Banfield for various household items.
Banfield is your distributor for all your quality choice products.
Banfield.
Now introducing Better Living products, which includes oats and cereals, granola, and trail mixes, together with many more.
We are also your distributors of Oran doors and windows, which include
steel doors, commercial doors, sliding doors. They also have available 5 different styles of louvers. Windows are available in UPVC and aluminum. Also available are shower stalls, glass railings, skylights, and storm shutters.
Visit us Mondays to Fridays at the Tantin Terrace behind Tam CC from 8 to 4 p.m. daily, or give us a call on 440-3645.
Email us at info@banfields.gd or visit us on our website www.banfieldsgrenada.com.
Hello everyone, this is Samantha and welcome to Country Cold Store. Happy holidays and season greetings to one and all. And today, of course, we would like to thank all of our amazing customers who have partnered with us and who have been with us in business throughout our journey since 1969. And of course, this holiday season, we encourage all of our amazing customers to stock up on your holiday essentials. And of course, we have a wide selection at the Country Cold Store within our wholesale department as well as Mini Mart, where you can stock up on products such as our frozen picnics, frozen turkeys, our poultry items, a wide selections of pork, beef, lamb, goat items as well. All right, and for all of our amazing customers who will be shopping with us, we encourage you to participate in our Shop and Win promotion. This is one of our amazing promotions that you can participate in by visiting our wholesale department and spending $250, or at our Mini Mart by spending a minimum of $100. We do have all of our amazing essentials that you can stock up on for this holiday season. We thank you so much for shopping at the Country Cold Store. Thank you and season's greetings.
Welcome back, listeners. Welcome back, viewers. It's Christmas with GBN. Tanti Shams, welcome back. We do have a guest with us this morning. We have Inspector Ryan Smith with us, representing the traffic department this morning.
Smart in his RGPF uniform. RGPF does really look smart, you know. Give them that. They maintain that standard of dress in every aspect of the undertakings.
All right.
When they're military looking, when they, you know, camouflage thing, when they go to court, when they have no, but I'm serious. And you have your dress code, that you must follow, and they always spick and span.
So true.
Welcome, Inspector. Welcome.
Good morning. How are you doing this morning, Inspector? How are you doing?
I'm doing fine so far.
All right, welcome. Well, as I mentioned, he's representing the traffic department.
Right.
And you know, there's always, around this time of the year, there's always that particular where the traffic department goes out and make the necessary adjustments in terms of the traffic arrangements and so forth. So Inspector Ryan is going to be telling us a wee bit about that as we move through this morning.
Yes, pleasant morning to you, JT, and pleasant morning to you, Shirma. Pleasant morning as well to the listening and viewing public. Well, the traffic department united operation has already been started. It began on the 1st of November, and it will end on the 2nd of January. So the department have embarked on a number of activities. For example, we'll be having a number of traffic checks, both day and night, to ensure that persons get to and from their destination safely. We'll be placing persons in strategic location, especially for the Christmas and Christmas Eve, New Year's and New Year's Eve as well. So those persons will be in strategic position to ensure that the traffic flows smoothly. Also, we'll be having simultaneous traffic checks, so nationwide. So all over the country will be engaging in traffic check in traffic check to ensure that motorists reach home safe, as well as ensuring that our road is safe for all road users. But during this unit operation, we'll be concentrating on a number of traffic offences where we have seen there has been an upsurge in those offences, and we want to highlight them to the general public so that they can be aware.
So what are these offenses that you want the of course the listeners and viewers, who are especially drivers on our nation road, to be aware of?
Well, first of all, the loud music from motor vehicles, loud music or loud noise. So in general, it's just loud noise. So the regulation 28 says that any person who drives or in charge of a motor vehicle that emits any noise that is to the disturbance or annoyance to any person commits an offense.
All right.
So this is one of the areas that we want to look at. We see that persons are now putting in a lot of different loud speakers and so on, and also Section 68, which speaks to any stereo equipment that can emit more than 20 watts of power. So we are looking into that as well for the public service vehicles.
All right.
So these are the offenses that we'll be looking at. Also speeding. All right, speeding on our roads, because the law says the law says that any person who drives more than that exceeds the speed limit on any road. So the speed limit on our roads for private vehicles is 40 miles per hour. For commercial vehicles or vehicles that carry the registration letter T, or commercial vehicles, 35 miles per hour, and then 20 miles per hour in any town. So any town that you drive in, it must be 20 miles per hour.
All right. You mentioned, I just for argument's sake, you spoke about for public vehicles, which I'm assuming the 20 watt in terms of the noise
buses, etc.
Where does the private vehicle fit into this? Is there a limit for private vehicles? Because most of the time it's not always the public vehicles that are emitting those noise, and but folks with private vehicles, I for one is concerned about that. There are folks sometimes drive around at night and for some reason they just turn it up. Well, they stop close to your house and they decide they want to turn up. Where does the private vehicles fit into this?
Well, the private vehicles, there wasn't any law that was enacted to deal with private vehicles. However, under the Noise Pollution Act, Section 22 deals with loud noise from motor vehicles as well.
All right.
So anything that comes from the stereo or tape deck, so to speak, and it causes a disturbance to someone under the Noise Pollution Act, they can be dealt with.
Okay.
Interestingly, so how do you determine, or what measurement, or as it relates to the public vehicle that would have exceeded the actual voltage, wattage, whatever?
Yeah, the wattage is 20. So what and the law gives us the power to confiscate those equipment.
Now, how do you determine it?
So you determine it by looking at the speaker. So the wattage going to be on the speaker. So we look at the speaker and then confiscate those equipments.
All right. So that means that particular vehicle may have to be brought to a police compound or something to check that, or
yes,
checked at the scene. Or?
Yeah, it could be checked at the scene as well as it could be checked at the police station as well.
All right.
Well, guys, you better be careful out there. One of the things that we know, it tells you that excessive noise can impair a driver's judgment on the road.
Yes.
Yeah, that is established. Especially you're so loud you can't hear what is around you, and that could cause problems.
Definitely, because there are when you're a driver, there are things that you hear before you see. For example, you might be approaching a corner and a truck is approaching. You will hear the truck sometime before you see it. You hear the horn or swan before you see it. So the loud music will take away from that effect.
We did have a caller this morning related to horn that called in on a previous program, and he's complaining, of course, where he lives in the St. David's area, and the excessive use of the horns from trucks in that area. What does the law speak in relation to that?
Well, the law didn't speak about any excess use of horn, but what it speaks about any loud noise.
Yes.
He says any loud noise. So it's a general term. So any loud noise. If it's done unnecessarily, because for example 3 o'clock in the morning you wouldn't want somebody be blowing their horn and so on the highway code speaks about after 11 p.m. and so on.
Okay.
You shouldn't be using horn unless it's absolutely necessary.
Okay.
But these trucks that travel on that eastern side, they're commercial trucks, and I think it's a measure of caution because let's face it, you have folks out there all hours of the night now.
Yes.
So you'll find that their horns are very loud, and yes, but
offer some way of
it's better to hear about a loud horn than hear about a fatal accident.
Yes.
I've come across some of them, on that route in the night time, and they're coming.
Yes.
I imagine a homeowner who's probably just dozing off to sleep. It's a little bit intimidating, but at the same point in time, I think it is more of a safety measure than just wanting to blow your horn in them big trucks. That's my feeling.
Yeah.
But however, I am still a bit concerned because I think that there's some private vehicles that have even louder systems than the public vehicles.
Yeah.
I mean, I live up on a hill and I can hear them going down the road and you could hardly speak in your house.
Yeah.
I know, because sometimes in my area where I live, there seem to be individuals who will just park
and play,
and sometimes they do that at 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
And that's disturbing.
It's becoming a problem. I have called the police about it a couple of times, but I don't think nothing has been done because sometimes by the time the police get there, they drive off. You understand? But it's becoming a nuisance now. In terms of folks doing that.
So let's look at how you're going to be doing these checks. You said all over the island.
Yeah, all over the island.
So the various police stations will be sending out crews out there to deal with different areas. I actually came across a crew in Grand Anse yesterday.
Yeah.
Very vibrant on the ground. Yeah.
All right. I mean, and it's needed because folks might feel we in the Christmas season, UTAP season, we could probably do things and get away with it. You understand? Folks who are driving without license, folks are driving vehicles that is uninsured. So
all of that can happen.
And
Yeah.
And safety is key. We've had the CEO of the Transportation Board in here
Transport Commission,
referring to safety. So we understand the importance of safety out there on the roads. I know that there have been quite a bit of accidents in the last few months. Up to yesterday, I heard of one. One of the things I notice, officer, is that people seem not to practice the aspect of two things. The right of way. That give way to traffic on your right.
Yes.
They couldn't be bothered, and the lights.
Yeah. The lights.
The dimming of their lights.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, you have some of these blaring lights out there in the night that want to blind you.
Yeah.
And that in itself can cause.
But that was part of our conversation we were having this morning also, the excessive use of lights, especially folks who are altering their vehicles with these lights. Sometimes their vehicles didn't really come with these particular lights. How much of a concern is it for the traffic department in relation to that?
Well, it's definitely
putting those added wattage and so forth to the luminance of their lights, especially
it's definitely a concern for us because unregulated lights is one of our focus for the Ulited operations as well. Now, as Shirma was speaking about the buses not dimming their light. Now, failing to dim your light is driving without due care and attention. All right, because the other person would not be able to see properly in order to conduct their maneuvers. Now, the alteration of lamps, regulation 23.9 speaks about no person should affix, all right, to the front. To the front, the regulation 23.9 and 10 speaks that no person should affix to the front and or rear of the motor vehicle any figures or letters or lamps other than those installed by the manufacturer, for that particular model of vehicle. So this is something that we'll be looking into. Persons again are changing the bulbs, all right, putting the halogen bulbs and so into the vehicle. Now, what this causes is that those vehicles that do have halogen bulbs, there is a shield inside of the headlights, which control the amount of light that comes out of that headlamp, out of the headlamp. So if your vehicle is not manufactured in that way, and then you put on the light, now the person who is coming from the opposite direction will get the full glare of those lights, full glare of those lights. So this is an area that we'll be focusing on as well.
Okay.
And it's I think a lot of the issues with accidents out there happens to be a case of persons not driving with due care and attention. Everybody want to rush. Everybody want to be, and next thing you know, all you're having is a pile of accidents all over the place. The other thing is, I know that you speak about speed. I know a few years ago the RGPF did have some speed guns and so on. How are you going to deal with that challenge at this time?
Well, what we intend to do with the during our operations, the Ulited operation, for example, for the mobile patrol and so on, every time the mobile patrol goes, they would have a speed gun. Okay. So they will also be checking for the speed of motor vehicles as well during the Ulited season.
All right. Okay, you can't bring a man to court and tell him he's been driving at 50 miles an hour. You don't have
the evidence to prove that he were driving at 50 miles per hour. Any further advice you want to throw, especially to of course, road users, especially for the Utah season operations coming up?
Another concern of ours is the defective number plates, or what we refer to as fancy plates. We are now seeing a lot of fancy plates around the place, but those fancy plates are not in keeping with the regulation, because regulation it says that the number plates should be fixed, all right, to the front and rear of the motor vehicle, or the place that is specified by the manufacturer. Also, the numbers must be upright and straight and easily distinguishable, in other words, so that they can be seen. But what we are seeing now is that persons are buying the number plate holder and are fixing it to the front and dipping the number plate, in other words, they're turning it downwards. So it's very difficult to see the numbers on the registration plate. Also, the italic writing of the registration plates, those are against the law. In other words, the law requires that every letter and number on the registration plate is supposed to be 5/8 of an inch broad or in width, and the width should be continuous throughout the whole number or letter, and the spacing between every letter and number is supposed to be 1/2 inch, and that is not being done. And we are seeing so much of persons on the road with those number plates, so they should ensure that the number plates are within the specification of the law as well.
All right. Is there going to be a process where a warning is going to be offered for first offenders, or is it that folks are being offered tickets, of course, once these offences are committed?
Well, during our prep talk before persons go out to duty, or what we refer to as briefing, we will tell persons that first-time offenders are when you say, for example, you meet somebody with a number plate and the number plate is faulty, you give them the opportunity to change the number plate. So in the event that the person that you meet them again, then you have all right to give them a ticket because they did not comply with what you advise them to do.
Okay.
Let me ask this: in this day of technology, is there any sort of communicating aspects that takes place with all these roadblocks? In other words, you mentioned if a guy has a incorrect number plate and you as an officer stop him, and a day or two after another officer may stop that same person, and recognizing that the number plate is inaccurate as well, is there any communication or any sort of database that would say that we stopped this guy on the 5th of January, he had a bad number plate, and it still has not been corrected?
Yes, that is being done. Normally we have WhatsApp group chat and so on, so we'll put it up on the WhatsApp group chat that we meet certain vehicle and that is what is wrong with it, and we need, because normally if you check somebody at that particular inspection center, sometimes if you check that person at a particular inspection center and they didn't pass, they will go to another inspection center thinking that they will be able to get you somewhere else. So we do that, and we do that for all offenses that we see.
All right, because
very important.
It's important you brought that up. A few weeks ago, I was stopped in a traffic stop, if I can bring that up, and I was told that I have an defective tire. And so I was let off by that particular group. Said, GTN,
fix your tire.
But then when I drove up, I thought, no, stop.
But you see, that's right away, kind of.
And I was given a ticket by the next. I was trying to tell him I just went through one. I was told. Well, I didn't know the tire was defective. Sometimes you don't pay attention, to be honest. I didn't pay attention to it. So it started to show a little tread on the side. And so I was trying to explain to the officer, well, I just about 20 minutes ago, I was in another traffic stop. And I was told to have it repaired. It's the same night, but he still giving
okay. But sometimes you would what we want for persons to be discretionate in the dealings with the public, because depending on how a tire look, you will know definitely if a tire is completely bald, you will know that person really didn't pay attention to the tire. But if it just had a wound on the inside, sometimes the person cannot really actually see it. So in those circumstances, you'll have to weigh the circumstances to determine whether or not you will tell the person to go and get it changed. Won't go and get it changed.
Yeah, I know. It's just the circumstances.
I think the first stop was very lenient to you, but the second one, I think you're gonna take it. You gotta be real bad.
It was so well, you know. I was told I don't know what the first person told you, but I have to get a ticket for that. I understand. I took it. I had the tire fixed.
I know at this festive time, Yuletide, and also at Carnival time, there's a lot of demands and a lot of pressure put on the RGPF, and there are instances where you actually have to call in officers who may be on vacation and that sort of thing to bolster the operation.
Yes. Well, that will definitely be happening. So we'll be calling in our officers who is on holiday and within the state to come to augment our operations to ensure that everyone have a safe season.
I know this is not directly related to traffic. However, the RGPF is the RGPF. I've heard of reports of pickpocketing taking place in the city. Care to?
Well, normally during the festive season, there are always persons who would try to pick persons' pocket. And that is something that persons need to be looking out for and be very careful as to how you store your cash and so on.
All right.
Important. You have to protect yourselves. Yeah. All right.
Anything else further, Taffy Shops? Anything else that we may have missed, Inspector Ryan, that you may want to throw, that we maybe have slipped on in terms of asking?
Well, first of all, I just want to thank the general public for the cooperation that they have been giving us so far, and I just want to wish everyone a happy holidays.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, and to the RGPF as well. Safe, happy, family-oriented holiday season.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, folks. That's we're going to take a break for this segment of Christmas with GBN. We'll be right back after the break. Don't touch it out, folks. We'll be coming right back.
Christmas is here, and this year Real Value IGA Supermarket is bringing you a season of savings. From tasty hams, favorite fruits, and even bacon ingredients, we have everything you need to make this Christmas special without breaking the bank. Enjoy massive discounts on all your favorite items starting December 1st. Get the best deals on all your holiday favorites only at Real Value IGA Supermarket. But wait, that's not all. This year Real Value IGA Supermarket is spreading holiday more cheer. Our loyal frequent shoppers will get a chance to win $500 in groceries every week until Christmas. Imagine what $500 in groceries can do for you this Christmas. More savings, more celebration, and more of everything you love. At Real Value IGA Supermarket, let's make your Christmas even brighter. This Christmas, come experience the joy of saving while you celebrate. The season of saving is upon us at Real Value IGA Supermarket, your go-to supermarket for everything Christmas.
Ace and Napper means getting help when you walk through the door. Ace and Napper is variety and quality at the right price. Ace and Napper has everything you will need for the household, for your lawn and patio. Even the highest quality paints, beautifying your home inside and outside. Just the right building supplies you need. And Napper providing the best in automotive supplies and accessories. The guarantee is we are so much more than a hardware store. Ace and Napper on the Morris Bishop Highway and Cross Street in the city. Ace will always be the helpful place.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Guelph. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
We provide wholesale and distribution for Wrigley products.
Also crystal cleaning products. Banfields for various household items.
Banfields is your distributor for all your quality choice products.
Banfields.
Now introducing Better Living products, which includes oats and cereals, granola, and trail mixes, together with many more.
We are also your distributors of Oran doors and windows, which include
steel doors, commercial doors, sliding doors. They also have available 5 different styles of louvers. Windows are available in UPVC and aluminum. Also available are shower stalls, glass railings, skylights, and storm shutters.
Visit us Mondays to Fridays at the 10th Terrace behind TAMCC from 8 to 4 p.m. daily, or give us a call on 440-3645.
Email us at info@banfields.gd or visit us on our website www.banfieldsgrenada.com.
Hello everyone, this is Samantha and welcome to Country Cold Store. Happy holidays and season greetings to one and all. And today, of course, we would like to thank all of our amazing customers who have partnered with us and who have been with us in business throughout our journey since 1969. And of course, this holiday season, we encourage all of our amazing customers to stock up on your holiday essentials. And of course, we have a wide selection at the Country Cold Store within our wholesale department as well as Mini Mart, where you can stock up on products such as our frozen picnics, frozen turkeys, our poultry items, a wide selections of pork, beef, lamb, goat items as well. All right, and for all of our amazing customers who will be shopping with us, we encourage you to participate in our Shop and Win promotion. This is one of our amazing promotions that you can participate in by visiting our wholesale department and spending $250 or at our Mini Mart by spending a minimum of $100. We do have all of our amazing essentials that you can stock up on for this holiday season. We thank you so much for shopping at the Country Cold Store. Thank you and season's greetings.
It's almost that magical time of year, and everyone's pitching in to make it unforgettable. This holiday season, even the little ones are rolling up their sleeves. With every brushstroke, every splash of color, we're crafting memories that will shine for a lifetime. Make this Christmas even more festive with Berger. Enjoy up to 40% off selected items and enter for a chance to win big, up to $1,000. To enter, purchase any Berger product nationwide. Terms and conditions apply. Christmas just looks better with Berger.
We may not be able to help you bake the perfect ham, but we can help you with the groceries to try again. Get free groceries from Flow when you sign up for a postpaid mobile bundle or high-speed broadband. Plus, get a chance to win the grand prize of $10,000. Sign up in-store or online at discoverflow.co today. Terms and conditions apply. However you're Christmasing, Flow's got you covered.
Welcome back, listeners, viewers, Nancy Sherms. We had some nice information there from the RGP Inspector Ryan.
Especially knowing what happens at this time of day. And we also have to say good morning to those of you visiting with us for the season.
Yes.
And you too have to pay attention to the safety rules of driving as well. Because a lot of times we hear that the folks come home for the season and, could be a little bit problematic with the roads,
you don't want to come on a vacation and let's spend all that money on tickets.
But I'll tell you another thing too. A lot of folks who would have left Grenada for a few years and they never drove here in Grenada, but they've had their license in the UK or in the US and so on. And of course, they come back now to drive on our roads.
Yes.
But you have to be cautious. You have to be careful.
Especially if you haven't been driving in Grenada for the last 15 to 20 years.
Yeah, things are different. Things are totally different right now. If you look at, like I just mentioned a while ago, things like give way to traffic on your right, the right of way to people, the dimming of the lights. You have to be careful with all of that as you traverse throughout the islands.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We want everybody to be safe. We've had more than enough accidents for the year. Even one is enough.
You know, I mean, there are a lot of folks who are not polite that just don't want to dim their lights for some reason or the other.
No,
you know, we come across that a lot. I mean, myself and Sylvan, we spoke about that this morning. There are folks who are just not polite. You know, will just not dim their lights.
They wouldn't dim their light.
From the start of their journey, they put on their
and that's
highlights,
it.
And they will be kept it like that, right?
And you also have an issue with folks coming out of minor roads into major roads. They feel they have the right of way, so they're just coming out at you.
Coming out, so you have to wait.
Yes.
You have to wait. And
minor into major, you have to wait until you can carefully come out of your minor road into the major road. As simple as that. You're going around a roundabout, you have to be careful now, because although you have the right of way, that person decide they ain't slowing down, they're coming right through.
You know, they have people, some folks have a tendency, especially folks that are coming out from the minor roads, will push themselves out.
They push their vehicle halfway out, so you have no choice
someone
but
say,
to
well,
stop.
if I don't do it, I would not be able to come out. You understand?
And
because of
let
the
us
bulk of the traffic.
also, GT, the buses, most time they do not pull into the bus stop. They keep them behind in the road and block up the road.
My biggest problems with traffic is folks that create the obstructions and could care less.
Well, let me tell you something. Friday, I took about a half an hour to move from by Lacroix to the mall.
Yeah.
And when I got down in like around KFC, the fish market there, the buses break the line and create a second row going down to the bus terminal.
Yeah.
And when they do that, they block all the traffic coming out of town. So what does that do? It creates a bottleneck, and everything going all the way back to Granby Street, everything just blocked up completely. I don't think I want to go into town for the rest of the season. Trust me.
No, I have a problem with folks who just create those obstructions to have a conversation. You ever notice?
Well, that too.
Two individuals having a conversation,
and then they're giving you the middle finger. You know,
there was like a 50 car pile up just behind them, just because they were having a conversation. Could care less. And I think these things need to stop. And I think there were penalties that folks will receive for that. It would change that. And I just think for getting away with it for too long.
Yeah, you know, it's a tough one out there with the traffic and so on. We have a hell of a lot of vehicles on the road, and importantly, that I think respect for the other driver on the road is important. If we all respect the rights of each other, we should be able to be okay.
All right.
You know.
Tanti Shams, we have another segment coming up. We have, of course, a makeup, of course.
Yes, boy. There's a makeup, and I hear the...
That's more for the ladies.
I hear the mogul is a certain person. The mogul.
A muggle. She say a muggle.
A mogul. Yeah.
So we're going to take a peek at that, and let's see what it's like. Let's see, of course, what kind of transformation that individual will become there.
Yep, man.
Yeah, we're going to see if there's going to be a transformation. They could be looking one way, and when you get those makeup up, you know, it's a different
way. Before and after.
So we're going to go over to, of course, Master Control, and I'm going to take a peek at that. All compliments HD Lady. All right, so let's take a peek at that.
Hi everyone, I'm Melissa Jones-Gittins, and I'm so happy to welcome the GBN team here at HD Lady Studios. And today we're going to create a very simple do-it-yourself glam that you can use for your staff parties, on all your special occasion events this Christmas. I know that sometimes we makeup artists, we are booked, and sometimes you find yourself not getting an appointment and you have to do it yourself. So today I'm going to show you some very simple tips and tricks that you can use to create a nice seamless glam all by yourself. Okay, today we have our beautiful model Janelle here with us, and Janelle has an oily skin, and it seems most people in this region seem to have this particular skin condition. So our aim with this makeup is to try to reduce the amount of oil that is produced. The next thing is to use a serum, and I'm going to use one from the Joy brand. This one is a niacinamide serum. Niacinamide is just a big word for vitamin B3. I'm then going to follow with day cream, and I'm going to use a little bit to seal in the moisture of the serum. The next step is to move now into the use of primer. As a makeup artist, it seems like questions about brows are most frequently asked, and it seemed to be one of the most challenging parts of the makeup process. So today I'm going to show you how to do brows simply with products that you will have at home, and it will be easy for you to control. I'm using a pencil. However, I know that there are many products on the market, such as gels and so on, that you may use to create a brow. To begin, I'm going to place the brow pencil along the side of her nose in boundary with the inner corner of the eye, the tear duct. All right, so that is where we begin. Even if your natural brow may be missing hairs at the front and may start somewhere midway, it doesn't mean that you will draw it from there. With the brow is to use a concealer, and the concealer we're going to use at the bottom to highlight the brow bone, right? To highlight the brow bone, but also to help clean the brow shape. That's the end of the brow. So this is our HD Lady Willow palette, and I love this palette. It has a wide range of shades. We have earth shades, we have colorful shades, some are shimmery, some are just matted. But I'm going to do today a gradient look on Janelle's eye, and I think the gradient look should match most eye shapes. Regular pencil from HD Lady, a nice, very pigmented liner pencil. This is not the liquid, but this is a regular soft liner pencil. We have the HD Lady mascara, right? The choice of mascara one will be dependent on what you're trying to achieve with your lashes, if you want lengthening, if you want volume, and so on. Now we're going to move on to the base of the face, and we're going to be using our foundation. Types of powders here. I have the loose powder, which I would want to recommend for the oily skin, right? It will help set the foundation much better. This is the AG Lady Cream Blush. So you can just put a little color, because we usually paint our houses and make it look pretty, so we don't stop at the foundation, right? And apply color to the inner part of the lip here. And I'm using a red because I know that's a popular shade now at Christmas time. I'm using the AG Lady shade Hypnotize.
Welcome back, listeners and viewers. Auntie Shams.
Yeah, that was Melissa there doing her HD Lady.
I see Channel getting herself sorted out a little bit of transformation there.
Jana, she got a whole hair and all transformed.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That was good.
You know, they say that there are people who like makeup and there are people who don't. There's some instances where people completely transform into somebody else, and that I have a problem with. As I always say, some of these makeup artists, somebody gonna jail them one day. Ever see, man? You see a bride, the girl bride, and next thing you know, when they finish with the makeup, you say, wait now, the fella must be saying,
is that the same person?
Is that the same person? I think this is the wrong person. Somebody kidnapped the woman I was supposed to marry.
All right.
But makeup is meant to enhance. But it all depends on how much and how you do it.
All right.
Yeah, I do my own little thing.
But we want to thank the HD Lady. Did a good job on Janelle there. She did a good job.
Yeah.
Did a good job on her. Yeah.
It was good.
I think she got it. I think she got it right. In my opinion, maybe I'm wrong. I'm talking from a look-on point of view.
Give her that. She got it right. I've seen a lot of work of HD Lady, and kudos to her. She has her own studio, makeup area, placed down in DeKalb there, and a lot of skincare products as well available. So you can check her out.
All right. Once again, let me say thanks to the folks making Christmas with GBN possible for you folks. Our sponsors, that's Ace Hardware, Flow Grenada, Duty Free, yes, or Grenada Duty. I keep saying Flow Grenada for some reason or the other, but it's Flow.
It's Flow. Grenada Duty Free.
Yeah, I'm getting that in there.
They had their customer appreciation on Thursday last.
All right.
And Graphix, them with Graphix, man. Graphix, let us go. Graphix was their DJ.
I like to say Troy in the bush.
Troy in the bush.
In the bush. Hey, Graphix, good morning. We haven't said good morning to Graphix.
No, we haven't.
Let me finish here with good morning to Graphix. Let me say good morning to the folks at the Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, Answer Coatings, Banfields, Grenada, Gittins Healthcare, Country Cold Store, and Real Value IGA, making Christmas with GBN possible. Graphix, good morning once again, bro. Good morning.
him up.
Don't blame me. I the one a while ago had to ask Auntie Shums, we haven't spoken to Graphix since morning.
Yeah. Since
you don't have a song say, don't blame me, blame the rum. Don't bother with GT,
And she just talking about throwing the bush. I think Auntie Shums throwing the bush this morning. She didn't even mention Graphix for the morning.
Since Thursday, she showed me in the bush.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Since it wasn't there Thursday, she just decided I got the moon thing.
She pretend she knew you were around.
I tried to pick him up. I don't know if I went the wrong way.
You went in the wrong direction.
Auntie Shums is watching through the glass a while ago and telling me how we blocked you off.
Gosh, you won't do with that man, GT man. It's Christmas. Treat me kindly.
She said, well, how come all you block off Graphix? I said, well, Auntie Shums, you have to look at Graphix on the TV, not in the studio. But
I seen a reflection of the curtain in here, up your way, and I'm thinking they block you up. So, Graphix, how was your weekend?
It was a tough weekend for me, yeah.
It was tough?
Yeah. Trust me, it was a tough weekend.
I almost didn't want to leave on Friday when you've been playing down by Duty Free. You were really good.
Yeah.
I wanted to remain.
Down at Duty Free, there's always be a vibe every year. When they're doing the Customer Appreciation Day. Live music and, complimentary drink and bites and everything.
But I wanted to remain, but after I had the taste of wine, say, let me head on home. You're here next thing I'm wobbling.
She had to drive home. So you hear where they blame the whatever conversation.
That's where it come from.
So with all that play with Graphix getting there, we'll get something complimentary by.
Look, so you get a bottle of something.
You never know.
Graphix had to give us a bottle of something.
You never know something
at the past, Graphix.
Something will happen before
you can't treat us like that.
Something will happen.
Well, it's good to know that you have a good season going on, boy.
Yeah. There are folks who ain't getting that. They ain't getting that.
Well, they always say your reputation precedes you, so you must have a good one out there.
Yeah.
Once that is well maintained, you're good to go.
Good to go.
Yeah. So what jewelry you buying for the girlfriend now?
Here they come and she trying to put you there.
Graphic, go you buying
you see how Graphix bowing in here.
Colombian emeralds for the lady, man.
Next week that's gonna happen.
You better be one day next week. Christmas is Wednesday,
Yeah.
So next week buying it Friday.
As the week start.
Is it that New Year's gift or what?
As the week start, I'm gonna shop one day.
All right, man. Anyway, we do have another segment coming up. Compliments of folks at Bryden's Stationery Department. Yep, and that's a holiday offering from Bryden's Stationery Department. We have that coming up next. It's a bit lengthy, so we got a little bit of time to stretch our legs in here.
Yeah.
For a bit.
Holiday offerings from Bryden's Stationery Department with Joseph.
Yep. So we go over for that. Master Control, you can certainly take over that segment. And we will be back with our closing segment when we come back.
Yes.
All right. See you in a short, folks.
But it is in fact the most wonderful time of the year. And when I say it's the most wonderful time, I mean it from all of my heart. Not because I'm inside of Bryden Stationery, but because, it's in fact because I'm inside of Bryden Stationery. It's your boy JC, and we're on a little excursion. Traditionally, and even more as we go along our lives, there comes a point in time when words, they fail us. Those moments when you can't find the right words to tell that special person exactly how you feel. Well, for those of you who still suffer with that, and for everybody else, there's ChatGPT and Google. But for those of you who are still traditional, I say welcome to Bryden Manor Stationery. I got my girl Carla. Carla's here with me, and Carla, is that time of the year when we're trying to find that perfect card and for that perfect person that says exactly what you want to say it in the exact amount of words that you need to say it.
Yes, here is the right place, and I can direct you to that card for that special someone.
But folks, we are going to go start by going to find that special card. Cards are just sentimental. It's traditionally part of Christmas, part of who we are, what we do as Caribbean people, not Dutch and Grenadians, if ever. But I'm going to follow Carla. I lost Carla. You understand? Carla is not the tallest person that there is. So, Carla, here we are. It's the holidays. Hallmark is the brand, and the cards are here in by the dozens and in all. So this card says, Mikey, I just want to know, I just want to know, Mikey, I'm just using Mikey as a reference as I read this. It's to Carla, yes. Carla has given me a card so that we're quite certain. It says, your love inspires me. Yeah? And... And let's take a little read, a little sneak peek as it is. At Christmas time, I have a lot to be grateful for. But what I'm most grateful for is you. For your tenderness, your soft caress, wow. The beauty of your smile, for being beautiful on the inside too. So sweet, so sensitive, and so loving. I'm grateful for the gift of your devotion and the way you care about me. Believe in me. Inspire me to be a better man. Mikey, I think you need that card. Yeah? And to all the days of each new year, because I can spend them appreciating you and loving you. Now, this is really sweet. It is really sweet. And that's what makes card reading part of our culture and who we are. But we're not too much into card reading these days. Are we, Carla?
Not everybody is on WhatsApp or
something on social media. But the good thing about cards, remember traditionally you would wait for that perfect card from your son or daughter, somebody overseas. They send them way before Christmas, and then you line them off on the partition, as they used to say. Yeah, and you just read on the string. Yes, you really you lay them out here.
And some people still have cards from the past and do that. Yeah. Some people have their cards for sentimental reasons.
Well, for those of you who still have your cards for sentimental reasons, I say coming down to Brighton and Miners. I found my card though, Carla. Before we move on, and we want to say to all of you who want to find a special card, I have to remember where I saw it, but I know right where I saw it. So Carla, for this one, you'll hold the mic for me. Yes. So this one reads, son. Do not open this card. Yes, of course, it's tempting, but don't open it. Listen, lay it down before it's too late. Don't open it. No, don't. And this is just who we are as humanity. Perfect direct instructions, do not open it. And then you open it and you says, you haven't changed. You still don't do what you're told. Merry Christmas anyway. And that's the kind of cards, the kind of card that makes you kind of sentimental. When you know people, you know. But certainly, folks, if you're looking for that perfect card, I particularly like this one. Don't. And all you hear he says don't, but in the back of your mind, we are going to do it either way. And it's always good that when you come and you draw your card. Well, look who's here. Look who's here. Look who's here. It's always good when you draw your card. Please remember exactly where you pulled it from, and you want to talk about. So, Carla, we know Brighton it has a lot of cards. But tell me, what else is the stationery department known for?
The stationery department is also known for. It's Christmas, but we still celebrate birthdays during the Christmas season, so you can come here and get your party supplies. Christmas is also all about family.
Right. Is that why Richard showed up?
So we have board games.
Yeah.
Something for everyone. So we have the classic Snake and Ladders, the Taboo, the Jenga, Chinese checkers, Bagamon.
How could you forget? How could you forget? How could you forget? How could you forget?
Scrabble.
I think every family needs to have a Scrabble game, a Scrabble board. That's not your favorite? Okay, so you.
Of course, Monopoly.
The competition has begun. The competition has begun.
Yes.
Yeah. Scrabble. But seriously, these are really educational toys that you want to get your children into their business understanding and appreciating it.
Yes.
And this one helps them up with the words.
Spelling. Yes.
Yeah. Until though you call to ask me what's the rules, and the rules is only going to suffice for me. Right. So we've got the board games. What else?
So we have for the crafty ones, we have bracelets. You can personalize your own bracelets for the girls. We have, the Stanley mugs. So they can personalize. This is a thing now. So you can personalize your own mug. It's kind of like those Thomas mug.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They can personalize this. So you can come on down and get your shimmer and sparkle and do it yourself mugs for those on the crafty side.
Oh. And when we say crafty, not meaning the deceitful ones.
No.
For those who have an appreciation for art.
We have candles, scented candles.
Nice.
Yes.
And those are the kind of gifts that helps to bring up people's the creative side of them. And I think it's important that during the holidays that you really and truly do that. Yeah. So all of
we have those. We have the educational ones, science kits.
Yes. I think you would agree it's important that you give your children an early start, the best start that they can.
Yes.
Okay.
It's very important to do so. We have the space one, and we have solar robot. You build from scratch.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Very interesting.
So, folks, whatever you're looking for, as we get, we know the holiday is just about 2 weeks away.
We have for the toddlers as well.
These are battery operated. Do I put it on? Batteries already in it?
But this one is still intact.
Right, okay.
So you wouldn't hear anything. We have the Hot Wheels. We have a few Hot Wheels. We have those on transportation. We have those.
And those sets also for ages 3+. Right.
We have the police vehicles, these as well. They have their own song just as the super trucks.
But I think while it says 3+, Mikey could well appreciate that he's too old for that. Yeah, I see Mikey seems to be getting excited.
We bring Mikey by steals.
We bring Mikey. You will bring Mikey by steals.
Right. So we have these as well. It's a roll and pull. It's musical racers with the battery intact. So it would sing the ABC or count 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So, folks, it's a one-stop shopping opportunity at Brandon Minor's Stationery Department. I know you hear stationery, you're thinking just paper and all of that. We're going to get to that in just a while. Your file folders, envelopes, yellow pads, and all of this sort of different things. But we're not through. There's lots of gifts still, Carla.
Lots more still in store. We have for just the playful ones. These are unicorns. So they can braid the unicorn hair as they would like for the girls. Then we have these plushies, bean babies, some of them.
Squeezable, huggable, lovable?
Yes, soft, squishy for the teddy bear lovers. And then we have some more. We have the baby alive. And here we have the dolls. Moana was a fast-selling one. You know there's a new Moana?
No, unfortunately, I'm not aware of that.
So we have these as well.
Okay.
So come on down.
And I see you have the Disney Frozen brands as well, and the Disney Princesses.
Yes.
Certainly. Okay. So
come on down and see what we have in store.
Come and see what we have in store. So we're going to move along, because as you know, at Ace Stationery, there's the crayons and all those other regular stuff. But as we go past the holiday season, there are persons for those who are into organizing, or maybe you at secondary school and you have projects to do and all of these sort of different things.
You can come on down, get your envelopes, get your folders. We have the pens and the report covers. Everything is
and they're quite colorful.
Your one-stop shop. Yes, they are. Right. Because if you want to color code your cabinet or color code how you have your stationery, we have the colors available.
And I can't help but noticing, while it's not early anymore, it says 2025.
Yes, the diaries.
The diaries are here, Grenada. The diaries are here. You use a diary, Carla? I don't know. I'm not necessarily a fan of a diary, but for some, and normally I would have one.
You would keep note on your phone.
But listen, what's unique? But what is unique with me using diary? My diary next year, I'll be using the 2024 one because I don't put anything in it. But there's some people that they're keen. They must have a diary.
Yes.
For those individuals.
We have people asking for it as early as September.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So we have them in store. So feel free to come on down. We have the executive one, we have appointments, and we have their page. All is available. Come get them while they last.
Right.
And here we have the fancy journals for both male and female.
Do you have do you use a journal, Carla?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Oh. What's in your journal? Anything you want to share that you have in your journal?
No, I don't wish to share.
Last year you promised me when you got the journal that you would share with me what's in the journal.
No, I wouldn't.
Just see, your journal doesn't say it's been a wonderful year?
I wouldn't share what's in the
journal. Still not share. She's holding to a code. She is not sharing. Yeah? So, folks, it is all here. But not much people really appreciate and understand that besides the stationery, there's a unique center that Brighton and Miners keeps close to the heart. I'm not sure if it's in memory of Miss Brown.
Miss Bruno.
Miss Bruno. Why did I call her Miss Brown?
And that's because of the cakes.
Yes.
Yes, we have a little cake corner, so you can come on down and get your icing supplies.
Let's see exactly what they have in the cake corner. Yes. Christmas is about the cake. You have to make sure that you come and make that one-stop shopping.
Come and get your pans, your Wilton pans for your black cake.
The pans, they come with brand names as well?
It's Wilton.
Oh, sweet Lord. I just thought a cake pan was a cake pan.
And these are really good pans.
Yeah?
Yes. So, if you're looking for somewhere to come get your quality pans, stop at Bryden Stationery. We carry the Wilton brand.
And they come in different shapes?
Different sizes and different shapes. We have the 6-inch. We have from 6 to 12 inches.
And you will have muffin cheese?
Yes, we do. We have we have the cupcake tins as well.
Okay. Nice.
So it's a one-stop shop when it comes to baking.
It's a one-stop shop when it comes to baking. I want to dear lady Bruno. She's probably smiling down at us and saying, "Oh, they're talking about my favorite little corner."
Yes, and
what can we find here?
Here you can find the different colors for your icing, for your cakes. We have Wilton brand again. We also carry the Wilton fondant to cover the cakes.
Plus all the accessories.
Plus the other accessories. We have the tips. All the tips.
Right.
We have the disposable bags for icing.
Right.
We have the reusable ones as well.
Okay.
On this side we have the tools. We have cake lifters. We have spatulas. We have the butterfly plungers and so on. Plungers. So you would use the plungers to press on the fondant or gum paste to get the desired shape.
Oh, wow.
So this one is a flower.
Oh, okay. Oh.
you press it down, and you get the desired shape. You leave it to dry, and you place them on your cake.
I thought those guys were just really creative. And had steady hands.
Some are.
Yeah.
Some make it from scratch. We have the your rolling pins as well. We have the cake levelers. We have the flour making tools.
So literally every and anything you would need to complete a cake making job for the holidays, I can find it here.
Yes.
And when it is all over and done, maybe you do it for yourself.
It's year round.
It's year round. Oh.
Yes.
The bags as well? Nice and colorful?
The bags, the happy birthday bags. As I said, Christmas is in the air, but we still have Christmas and birthdays and baby showers throughout.
Christmas is in the air, but Brighton and Miners, yes. And right in the heart of town, really right in the heart of town, they are here year long.
And for the restaurants, we carry the guest checks. You know, that's the busy time of the year. So come on down and get your guest check as well.
Everybody would want to know, of course, your locations, your hours of business, and what are the alternative mediums that they can use to reach you?
You can reach us at 440-2232 or 439-0870 at the Spiceland Mall. We open from 8 to 4:30 weekdays and from 8 to 12:30 on Saturdays. Spiceland Mall is from 9 to 6 from Monday to Saturday.
Well, folks, it's not just looking like Christmas, it feels like Christmas. If you can look, Mikey, the decorations, they're up, and it is really lovely. We have the music in the background. It just creates that really sort of warmth that makes you feel all fuzzy on the inside and makes you know that the holidays is around the corner.
And it's Christmas with GBN. Tanti Shop, it's time to go.
Boy, I ain't lying to tell you when you're having fun. Time really flies. Time
to go.
It was quite an engaging morning. We started out with Jingle Bell.
Yeah.
And if you weren't with us at that time, and the question was asked whether Jingle Bells is a Christmas song. Hey!
Graphix, where's Graphix? Graphix, you ever knew that too? I'm sure you were listening when Tanti Shum posted that question there this morning.
Yes, I was listening.
Do you believe that Jingle Bells was actually a Christmas song?
I believe so.
You believe it was a Christmas song?
So you didn't hear what we had to say?
We didn't study Graphix all morning, you know.
I believe Christmas, I believe that is a Christmas song.
You believe Jingle Bells is a Christmas song?
Yes.
But you actually did heard Tanti Shum's explanation why it has a different feel towards it.
But you still believe it's a Christmas song?
Still believe it's a Christmas
I still believe, yes. Because as the caller was saying that August, no snow. Summertime.
So once you have snow, it's Christmas?
Yeah, it's Christmas.
So what happened to the snow that comes in February, the coldest month of the year?
But there's no snow in the Caribbean. So should we be singing Jingle Bells in the Caribbean?
Oh my goodness.
Do we distribute toys in August?
That's interesting, Gavin. That's interesting.
Yeah. You get costumes, not toys.
Anyway, Graphix, anything in closing before we take a wrap?
I just want everyone to just stay tuned to the network. You know, we bring the good vibes to you as per usual every day.
All right, man.
I'll get tomorrow again.
Tanti Shams, we're going to do this all over tomorrow again?
Yes, God's willing, we will be back to share the goodness of the season right here on Christmas with GBN. And maybe we may get something to give away tomorrow.
Yeah, we should have.
You know,
did you give away anything last week? You gave away anything?
No.
Okay.
Speaking about giving away and so on, because we did some punch or creme some time ago, and at the festival at Troubadour Bay yesterday, there was this lady. She had punch or creme made with breadfruit, pumpkin, pistachio, and sea moss. A mix of pistachio and sea moss and so on. And I mean, it's amazing, you know, where the punch or creme going, you know. Punch or creme is not just punch or creme just like that anymore.
We'll be offering you a punch.
It's punch creme de la creme. That's what you're having.
We gotta go. We have the midday edition of news coming up next. Until then, join us again tomorrow. Another edition of Christmas with GBN. That's what we say goodbye,
have
folks.
Have a wonderful day.
Sure.
Take good care.
Goodbye,
Bye.
folks.
If you're 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50 plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Ace and Napper means getting help when you walk through the door. Ace and Napper is variety and quality at the right price. Ace and Napper has everything you will need for the household, for your lawn and patio. Even the highest quality paints, beautifying your home inside and outside. Just the right building supplies you need. And Napper providing the best in automotive supplies and accessories. The guarantee is we are so much more than a hardware store. Ace and Napper on the Morris Bishop Highway and Cross Street in the city. Ace will always be the helpful place.
Christmas is here, and this year, Real Value IGA Supermarket is bringing you a season of savings. From tasty hams, favorite fruits, and even bacon ingredients, we have everything you need to make this Christmas special without breaking the bank. Enjoy massive discounts on all your favorite items starting December 1st. Get the best deals on all your holiday favorites only at Real Value IGA Supermarket. But wait, that's not all. This year, Real Value IGA Supermarket is spreading holiday more cheer. Our loyal frequent shoppers will get a chance to win $500 in groceries every week until Christmas. Imagine what $500 in groceries can do for you this Christmas. More savings, more celebration, and more of everything you love. At Real Value IGA Supermarket, let's make your Christmas even brighter. This Christmas, come experience the joy of saving while you celebrate. The season of saving is upon us at Real Value IGA Supermarket, your go-to supermarket for everything Christmas.
When you need your your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Glenwood, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Christmas with GBN came to you compliments. Ace Hardware, Hubbard's, Flow, Grenada Duty Free, Answer Coatings, and Banfield's Grenada.